judge necessarily. I know I'm making a generalization. Yes, it is a generalization. That's not true. Some of my best friends only play Modern, have never touched Legacy. But for the most part, for people that I don't know, I find that I enjoy them and I enjoy Magic playing Legacy and Paper than I do with Modern. So, it might have everything to do with Legacy. It might have nothing to do with the people. But I was pretty happy when I sold out. Now, it sucks for the GP because I have to, like, borrow, like, weird things like Lightning Helix that I used to have tons of, so... Selling out of all of your modern, nearly all of your modern staples and then wanting to go to a modern paper GP is awkward, so... Can I get a screen cap of the list? Want to try it? Go for it, man. I did buy into Paper Legacy, Sam. Yeah. Yeah, some of my best friends play Modern. It's true. Although, one of my friends, though, that plays Modern actually recently also sold out of it. But he sold out of Magic entirely, which is really depressing. The decks that he was playing at the end, not that I'm not trying to point any fingers, but I'll fully identify what he was playing. One of my best friends was playing at the end there before he quit Magic entirely. This was just last year. He was playing Affinity and he was playing Burn. He'd also messed around with Living End. So, and I'm not trying to say anything against those archetypes. I'm not trying to say anything about those players. And I asked him, okay, friend, you know, like, I'm not going to use his name here because you guys might know him, but I said, okay, why are you leaving Magic? And he said, I just don't enjoy it like I used to. And I was like, okay, well, you used to love Draft. You know, what happened to that? And he's like, I just don't enjoy it anymore. And I was like, I'm sorry to hear that, friend. Now, I think, you know, I think that for me, playing regularly on Magic Online, I think really rejuvenates. Let me use my words carefully. I think it really like rejuvenates my love for the game and keeps it fresh and keeps me going. I think that it's very important. I think that if I didn't stream, I mean, I still love the game, and I think I'm always going to love the game because hell, I've been playing it since I was 9. But I think that streaming has really preserved my Magic. I don't know if that makes sense. Like, out of all of my friends, like, some of my friends have stopped playing. I think it didn't have anything to do with my decks. I actually didn't play them all that much towards the end. Maybe that was part of it. Because I moved. I moved away to go to college. But, yeah, I think that streaming not only preserves, like, a girlfriend of mine, totally platonic. You guys met her. I brought her on the show once. Let's get some Magic in. I think so too. I was just maybe considering moving the anger to the sideboard again. If I did, would I main deck the Moonlight? No, let's jam 2 in the main. All right. Anyways, she told me, Sean, this is keeping your. 'Cause, I mean, I'm 25 now. I know I don't look it, but I am 25 now, and yeah, I'm gonna screenshot this one. This is a. It's not bad at all. 2-3 finish. Let's go for a 4-1 or better this time. Yeah, so what did she say? I'm trying to remember exactly how she put it. I think she said, Sean, this stream is what is keeping your I'm waiting on this. This is what's keeping your heart alive. How did she put that? She said your I'm trying to remember the way she put it. I like the way she put it. How am I doing? I'm pretty good, Mike. I really liked the Nahiris. I've liked the Nahiris so much, actually, so far, that I'm rocking a Jace in addition. Because that's another walker that can pull off the Emrakul. And I've really been liking it, Mike. We just did a 3-2 finish, and we're going to play Birdbrain Transfusion 2.5. Yes, play points, please. I will join this league if it'll help fire. Oh, no, that's not how leagues work, thankfully. Well, in some ways it was worse, though. With the leagues came the, we'll get her face on there. With leagues came the end of really nice EV, so... But, for Magic Online. But I can't remember the way she put it. That's really gonna haunt me. Move this here. was something about reliving your youth. Was that how she put it? She said something of the sort. Let me see if I can get the green screen to work. It's probably not going to because it's like daytime. So I'll probably like disappear. Actually, no, that might work. As long as I don't move. Yeah, she said it's keeping my youthful heart alive or something like that. I know this sounds cheesy, but I love that girl. She's great. And it might scare you guys, but I really mean that. The meaning of that. You know, you can care and cherish your friends in a non, romantic sense. But no, I mean she's great, and that's basically what she said, Overmaster. Right? She said like this stream. I guess maybe like the music, that kind of nostalgia, kind of keeps me young. Actually, I guess in a way. Youthful heart. A youthful heart. Because, I mean, I'm getting older. You know, we've been streaming. I started the streaming biz when I was about 22. And I'm 25 now. So, you guys have kind of, whether or not you realize that, you kind of got to watch me grow up a little bit, didn't you guys? Some of you guys who've been with the project for a couple years now. So, I appreciate you. Some of you guys have been with the BrewSpytheMagicGuy channel since the beginning. And I remember you. I do remember you. So, if we keep this thing going... I do remember some of the names from the beginning, so I really appreciate you guys. I appreciate some of the new people that we've gathered along the way. So, just giving you guys a little bit of appreciation there. I hope you realize how much you mean to me. How much this means to me. Why isn't the deck running Scepter? Scepter's different than Brain. If Brain gets like Culligan's Command or Abrupt Decade, you're not 2-for-1. I like Scepter, though. Love you too, bro. Hang on, she's in the other room. I'll ask her. Getting nostalgic, then the Pixies starts playing. I know, right? No water. This is like the perfect song for that, right? Scepter is rather slow. That's true. Tugger says Scepter can't do sorceries. Ribson says Brain, if Brain gets K commanded, it'll be a 2-for-1. 2-for-1. Digital says Scepter can't back call though. Paradefe says is this something enough? Actually, it is. Yeah, Where's My Mind by the Pixies. This is actually the song that plays at the end of Fight Club, isn't it? And I know that because I don't know if you guys used to know, but. Now that we got the green screen, you can't see it, but I have a Fight Club poster. I also have a Black Keys poster, and I have a, I think I have an Attack on Titan poster. But, no, that's one of my favorite movies. It's not my favorite movie at all, but, it's actually a better book. But that's the case. That's usually the case. Fight Club's definitely in my top 10. But, no, it's actually, I'm more of a prestige guy. I also like, I liked The Fountain. I'm gonna mulligan this. This literally has so little potential here. Alright, good luck, have fun. I mean, you could keep this. There are archetypes that this would be good against. Creature decks. I think you mulligan this, so look for a 2-lander. Oh, shoot. Alright. Oh, sweet lord. Alright, I'm going to keep here and bottom. That's rough. Well, our league is going off swimmingly. Land, please. Prestige was amazing. Yeah, Prestige was good. Let's drop white for black. This is just another. Olin Wright says, I wish I'd been watching from the beginning, but you can. Olin, you can. Olin Wright, you can. Hang on, let me... I mean, you can't, like, talk to the Brew Spy of the past. Dude, you can totally... I have videos from, like, way back. I actually, unfortunately, I didn't know how to put my videos on YouTube at the beginning of the BrewSpytheMagicGuy, like 2 or 3 years ago. But if you scroll way back into my, I think it's organized by date. It might not be though. If you go way back in my YouTube, seriously, if you want to see what I was up to back then, we used to play a lot more Legacy actually, which has some of my viewers tilted. I've been told. I'm aware. I am fully aware. I still love Legacy, and actually last week was Legacy Week. If you missed, I'm happy to show you the decks that we brewed. This is just unfortunate. Was I supposed to mulligan to 4? Like, was I supposed to mulligan to 4? Was I supposed to mulligan to 4? We're not gonna win this. I'm sorry, guys. Alright. Was I supposed to mulligan to 4? We mulled to 5, only found 1 land every time, so... Alright. In the dark, I don't use this tool against Jund anyway, even though he didn't see it. Actually, this can stay in. It's another answer to Dark Confidant. Walkers. Emmy. Purge. Yeah, if you guys want to watch the BrewSpy experience from the beginning, you certainly can. Honestly, I have a couple Tech Edge. I don't think I need the crumbles. Sometimes you bring in Crumble against Jund to answer all their ravines with 1 card, but I don't know if I want to do that, but you could. Threedle says I like YOLO brains, that's just me. I don't think so. I don't think I run it. Oh, Angers can come out. I guess you could run the crumbles after all. Also, that means I get to look at my opponent's deck. You might be sitting there, you're like, well, how much value does that have? Maybe like a 1-1 split Linvala crumble? I don't mind Burial. Oh, you know what's not so good against Jund? Muddles. And the reason is because there's not all that many instances of sorceries that are must counter. But more than that, it's actually the fact that... I run a whole bunch of fetches. Maybe you still just run the Shadow just to get them once and then we take it out. But it's also the fact that... I think I'll just run 1 crumble because the second crumble would be awkward. It's also just the fact that you don't want to tutor against Jund. You just don't want to tutor because if you do... I mean, it's nice to have access to the Purge, though. That's relevant. It's relevant. This is just so awkward, though, against their deck sometimes. Especially with all the hand hate. Might just be better off with the Vidillion Clique. Alright, we'll go with the Vidillion Clique. Boom bust over crumble. Oh, baby, when Modal finally fixes that. I know, right, Tuber? They may never fix it, though. I could put in a petition, or not a petition. I could like let the orcs know and be like, hey, fix this. This deck's really cool. Fix it. I'd be like, no, we don't want to fix that. That's awful. This hand's potentially grindy. It also has 2 lands. Great. We're winning already. I'm kidding. These are like the cards you want to top deck against Jund. You don't want to have them in the opener. Speaking of the duress, every deck has 2 drops. Yeah, Spell Snare is great. Living End does not. That's true, Barkeem. It is dead against things like Living End. Tuber says Boombust is symmetrical, completely fair, right? Well, you can set it up, though, that it's better for you than it is your opponent. Like, you can sandbag some lands before you go for